Good afternoon, graduates. I'm Armando Valdez. I'm a former student and also a former professor at San Jose State. I am one of the organizers of the original 1968 Chicano Commencement. I'm honored and privileged to address you today on this very special day, to rejoice in your achievement and to reflect on its meaning. You came to San Jose State to get an education, to prepare yourself for a career, to improve your prospects for a better future. Your education also prepared you to be an alert and informed citizen at a time when this nation needs it the most. You attended San Jose State during one of the most remarkable periods in the history of this nation. During the US presidency, unlike any other, and you are graduating during the year of a COVID pandemic that upended everyone's life across the globe. So it's truly a momentous achievement that you completed your studies and are graduating this year. Congratulations on that. You're also graduating on the 50th anniversary of Chicano Commencement. This graduation ceremony connects you to the proud Chicano tradition that remains vital and vibrant 50 years later. Chicano Commencement is now part of your heritage. It's part of your herencia. Chicano Commencement commemorates a pivotal period in the history of the university. In 1968, Chicanos were less than 1% of the graduating class at San Jose State. At that time, we also had only 3 professors. We, in 1968, represented 24% of the casualties in Vietnam. That's twice as high as the population of Chicanos in the state of California and the county of Santa Clara. For years, a request for the university to increase Chicano enrollment and to offer courses that reflected Chicano culture and Chicano history were dismissed. It wasn't until those requests became demands, and it wasn't until we took drastic steps of walking out of the June 1968 commencement ceremony that we got results. That was the first Chicano Commencement. The university president at the time was Dr. Robert Clark. He gradually came to understand the validity of our concerns and responded to our demands in the months after the walkout. Dr. Clark lasted just 1 year at San Jose State after his good deeds, yet it ushered reforms that made the university more accessible to Chicanos for generations to come, including your generation. By the fall semester, 3 months after the walkout, San Jose State enrolled 200 Chicano students, institutionalized the UP program, established the nation's first graduate studies program in Chicano studies, and hired 12 new faculty members that transformed the university forever. In the last 50 years, Chicano enrollment at San Jose State grew from less than 100 students to the present 11,000 students. Chicanos graduating each year increased from less than 1% to 26% in spring of 2020 and 25% for the 2019-2020 academic year. Those rates are at par with the current 25.3% population of Chicanos in the county. But you won't find any statues on campus commemorating the momentous changes that resulted from the 1968 Chicano Commencement walkout. But actually, Clark Hall is de facto a monument and a testament to those changes. It currently houses the EOP program, Chicano Studies program offices, and a number of other student support services that help students succeed in their studies. Clark Hall thus stands as a tribute to those who had the vision and the courage to open the doors of this university wide open to future generations, including yours. As you graduate, the entire world is gripped by a brutal pandemic. Currently, we're experiencing a spike in the COVID cases and deaths, spiraling higher than at any other point during the pandemic. This epidemic has changed the way we live. Witness this virtual commencement. But one of the sad facts about the pandemic is that it hits the most vulnerable the hardest. It has exposed an entire range of inequalities that communities of color suffer in this nation. Closer to home, East San Jose is a COVID-19 hotspot. Many Latinos there are essential workers. They're in the front lines of jobs in the food industry, construction, shipping, childcare, elder care. These are jobs that are arduous, low paying, no sick leave, no health benefits, and reportedly insufficient or inadequate personal protective equipment to keep them safe. They have been disproportionately exposed to COVID-19 and are paying a very high price. In August 6th of this year, CDC reported nationally that Latinos are experiencing a death rate of 29.9%, a mortality rate that is 3.5 times higher than the national rate. On December 6th, Santa Clara County reported Latino death rates 5 times higher than whites and Asians in the county. The sad fact is that more of us are graduating from college each year, yet the inequalities faced by our communities remain quite the same as they were in 1968. You have had the opportunity and the privilege of a college education. So the most important thing I can say to you today is that as a college graduate, you are now a leader in our community, and much is expected of you. Today, I pass the torch to your generation. It is now your turn to make a better future for all of us. Whatever your professional goals, participate also in the public arena. Find ways, small and large, to make this a better world for our community and for everyone. And organize. There is strength in numbers. As a group, you can have a multiplier effect. Stay in touch with each other as you move to the next stages of your life. Work together and leverage your talents and abilities. And find the courage to step forward and challenge inequalities around us. Commencement is not the end, it's actually the beginning. To paraphrase Winston Churchill during some pivotal victories in World War II, your graduation is not the end or even the beginning of the end. It is the beginning of a long road ahead. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2020.
Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones to the 50th Annual San Jose State Chicano Commencement Class of 2020. This year we celebrate 50 years of the tradition of Chicano Commencement that was established in 1968 to celebrate the achievements of graduating students, all while honoring Chicanx and Latinx cultures and traditions that helped them succeed. Chicano Commencement started in response to lack of representation and acknowledgement in faculty and students on campus. It then became a movement in other campuses and became a yearly celebration for many. Chicano Commencement is a representation of power and pride of being Chicanx and Latinx in this country. We follow in the footsteps of those who came before us to respect their legacy. This past year has definitely not been an easy one. While experiencing a pandemic that may have changed our lives, we still have not given up. The path was challenging, but we were able to get through it to accomplish this achievement. In times of doubts, we kept our head high and remembered the goal ahead. Even during our toughest times, we stood back and continued to move forward. Now in time of victory, we celebrate with everyone that supported us from the very beginning. As graduating Chicanos and Latinos, we set a new standard for everyone that come after us. Becoming professionals in our respected fields, we will reflect back to all the lessons given to us by our professors, mentors, and parents. For this, we thank everyone who motivated, inspired, and helped us throughout our journey and got us here today. We welcome you again to the 50th Annual Chicano Commencement, and thank you for celebrating this achievement with us today. Sonia Aguilera, Biological Sciences, Microchemistry. Stephanie Aguilera Chavarin, Justice Studies. Isabella Aguirre, Psychology. Pablo Almazan L., Business Administration. Guillermo Amezola Jimenez, Chicano Studies. Mayra Jimenez, Business Administration. Deyanira Arenas Guevara, Child and Adolescent Development. Elizabeth Barragan, Master's Degree in Library Science. Fanny Blancas, Psychology. Adriana Cabello Gutierrez, Justice Studies. Maria Castaneda, English Prep for Teaching. Carmen Chavez, Justice Studies. Celeste M. Chavez Sandoval, Anthropology. Selenia Corona, Justice Studies. Berenice Cortez Castro, Digital Art. Veridiana Diaz, Child and Adolescent Development. Elias Eli Y de los Santos, Business. Gabriela Esquivillas, Psychology. Justin Fernandez, Communication Studies. Mayara Freitas Alves, Psychology. Raquel Garcia, Public Health. Flor Gomez, Chicano Studies. Mariela Ibarra Alvarado, Public Health. Jose Tarin Jr., Industrial Technology. David Jr. Berbera, Business Administration, Entrepreneurship. Kevin Lebron Macias, Business Administration, Finance. Valerie Garcia, Marine Biology. Wendy Lemus, Kinesiology. Andrea Lopez, Behavioral Science. Alexia Lopez, Sociology. Liliana Lopez, Psychology. Daniela Lopez Moreno, Justice Studies. Maria Lopez, Psychology. Alejandro Roberto Martinez, Biological Sciences. Kiana Martinez, Communication Studies. Victor Miranda, Accounting Information Systems. Elisa Molina, Sociology. Carla Montero Torres, Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Photography. Claudia Moreno, Sociology. Yaskara Newcomb, Child and Adolescent Development. Gualberto Ovesa Gastelum, Aviation, Flight Operation. Fabian Palacios, Environmental Studies. Alicia Patron de Gaspar, Business Administration Management. Brenda Perez, Business Administration Accounting. Yvette Perez, Justice Studies. Christina Pisano, Nursing. Esther Ramirez Ramirez, Child and Adolescent Development. Paulette Ramirez, Communication Studies. Julio Cesar Ramos, Radio, Television, Film. Isabel Reagan, Communication Studies. Michael Rios, Radio, Television, and Film. Jacqueline Rivas Lopez, Child and Adolescent Development with a Communication. Marcos Rivera, Child Development. Jessica Rodarte, Forensic Science with a concentration in Chemistry. Samantha Rodriguez, Public Health. Francisco J. Ruelas, Business Entrepreneurship. Kirsty Savillon, Design Studies. Hope Saldivar, Chemistry. Joanna Sanchez Cruz, Public Health. Noemi Sesimas, BFA in Photography. Adrian Solis, Sociology. Estefania Torres, Justice Studies. Chelsea Ortega, Kinesiology. Isabella Vargas, Kinesiology. Bristy Vega Carrillo, International Business. Kalena Zamora, English.